Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here today on Automobilista taking a look at a vehicle mod. As soon as I saw a TVR Speed 12, I had to have a go with it. Let's be honest, this, well, the road-going version, my favourite hypercar of all time. Yeah, when I see this, I'm gonna have to give it a try. And what better place to take a lunatic GT1 car racing than at Cadwell Park? A track notorious for being, well, very spectacular, very, very difficult to overtake on, a place that's predominantly made for bike racing. And I'm going to take a lunatic GT1 machine racing. Well, there are 20 of us, and I'm starting from the back of the field. That means I have 19 cars to try and overtake in just 12 laps if I'm going to want to get to the front. It's going to be more a case of try and hold on for 12 laps, and then deal with the AIs as well. A lot's going to be going on here. A lot's going to be going on here. Should be quite exciting. That's the hope. That's the hope, at least. Now, the start is nearly irrelevant here. We can get as good a launch or a terrible launch, and it doesn't really matter. It is so narrow in turn 1, 2, and so on so fast that we're never going to get an overtake, and it's so blocked up, so stacked up here that, barring a big mistake, I mean, one of the red cars actually got away with a big trip across the dirt. I just can't do anything. You're not going to get a pass done. That's okay, though. You know, we just got to bide our time, be patient. Now, what I do want to see is a lot more single file up ahead, because where I can get a pass done, hopefully, is coming over this crest. We can sneak up alongside. We'll get 3 places down there, as the red car was actually causing a bit of chaos. Helped me out there, kind of carved his way path up the inside. Can I have a sneaky look here? That's not a usual way of doing it. You know what? I'll take it. That's another place. Now we might, while everybody gets stacked up again on this opening lap, have a sneaky look again. Okay. That's the sort of start I want. That's the sort of start I want to see. Now, sometimes it works out nicely like that. Sometimes you get stuck up in traffic. It can go very much either way. We're up to 14th. I say pretty much perfect. I mean, well, I guess it could go better than that, but I'll take it. I will take that for now, and then we'll all be a little bit patient, because this final corner is mean, and things can go wrong. Things can go very, very badly wrong very easily at that final corner. It is a potential overtaking spot, however, on the opening lap, when everybody's very close together, you are asking for trouble. And it's just needless risk, essentially. Big, big needless risk trying to have a dive up the inside of that corner on lap number 1. Can we get a good run onto this back straight? Yes, we can. Now, I don't like overtaking up at this corner. I'm not very good at overtaking up at this corner. Now, I will give it a go here, because I think we're far enough alongside. The green car won't have a choice. Yeah, that's the one turn that I am not very good at dealing with the braking zone of. But, you know, there we go. Can we... Oh, we might even be able to get another car this lap. I think we're close enough. We've just slide lovely into that gap that's left for us. I will take that. I will take that. We're up to 12. I mean, it's not bad. 8 positions in 2 laps. Unfortunately, well, that number is going to start dwindling off. As the field spreads out, it'll be more and more difficult. Or, I say it'll be more and more difficult for me to catch up and so on. It might actually in some ways be easier when the field is more spread up to get overtakes once I have caught the cars, because for example at that final turn I can't have a dive there. I can't actually have a look at the final turn because there's so many cars ahead of the car that I'm trying to overtake, and everybody's so close together. If I fire up alongside, there's no gap for my vehicle to end up in. So it can sometimes be a bit easier when they're spread out, but of course when you've got a limited number of laps like I do here, the longer it takes me to catch up to a group and so on, yeah, I will start to play a part. I've got another good run here, but I'm not sure I'm quite close enough, unless he gets into trouble under braking, which he doesn't. I'm not going to try and force the point there. At this stage of the race, it's not worth it. If it was on the final lap for the win, would I give it a try? Actually, probably not, because I would stand a better chance waiting until here. Oh, don't bump the back of them. It's very, very easy. Oh, get back on the circuit. It's very easy to actually spin your own car, tagging the back of the vehicle ahead when you're suddenly carrying a bit more speed than you want to into a certain corner. I'm going to be too far back to have a look at the inside here, which is somewhere you can do. Also, you've got to be quite mindful of spinning the wheels over that crest. Very, very easily done. Very easy to spin the wheels and then subsequently spin your car. Am I close? Oh, I might have actually been able to do that because there's a bit of a gap between the white car and the purple car there. It could maybe have been done. Oh, again, it's a horrible risk. You see, we've wasted a lap there. Wasted a lap. We've not been able to gain any sort of positions. Oh, and I carried a bit too much speed through turn 1. We got away with that. I felt for sure that was going to be a race over right then. Another time out of there, and I got a lot of speed, but nowhere to be using it. I'm just going to go on. I'm just going to play it safe up here. If I'm not going to get an overtake, don't do something dumb. Don't run off the circuit on your own. There's no need. I know where I'm quick. I know where I can get a pass done. So we'll make sure that we're in a position here. This is where it counts in many ways. We will sneak up the inside, park it on the apex, make sure they can't do a cutback. Lovely job. That's us up into an 11th place. Now we need more place gains. We need to start being able to get past more cars per lap. There might be a gap. Oh, and there might have been a gap for me, but the red cars had a very, very slow. We might have a try. Oh, there was a gap there. Okay, that was a little bit ambitious. That was, I will say, quite bloody ambitious. Purple car did give me more space than I thought the AI was going to. I'll take it. There's 2 cars in 1 lap. We're up to 10th. We're halfway through the field as we head on to lap number 5. Oh, there's a yellow flag as well. Is that someone had a crash or someone broken down? Looks like it might actually be an AI that's had a mechanical failure of sorts. They can happen to the AIs. I've never had them happen to me, but mechanical failures can befall the AIs. Well, that makes my life, 1 car better off, basically. we stand a little bit more, we have a little bit less work to be doing. If the rest of you want to have mechanical failures, engine, suspension, whatever failures can go on, please do. Please do feel free to have such failures. I'll take an 8th place as well when I can get one. We're starting to see a field a little bit more spread out here. I'm actually really surprised. Normally, I mean, whether it be TVRs, whether it be whatever you're racing, the pack does spread out a bit more than this, but it's just one long snake. Again, a little bit more space between cars up here, but not much. Can we do the same manoeuvre again into the penultimate corner? Oh, yes we can. I'm amazed how well that's working, but it's bloody terrifying pulling that one off. You're kind of turning into that corner, not really seeing it. The curb on the inside is notoriously bad for spinning these cars. I'm actually quite surprised that we haven't seen an AI car pointing the wrong direction there yet. It is not unheard of. Oh, there's another one with a mechanical failure. That's essentially like 3 cars in a lap that we've got past there. 2 workers, things broke, but you know what? You got to take what you can get sometimes. And if it's going to be some broken down cars, then that's what we've got. We're too far back, I think, to try anything this lap at our favourite overtaking spot. We might have a go at penultimate corner. We might also be able to have a go. Oh, although he's bobbling and bobbling. No, I think I'm too far back. Not going to risk it. Unnecessary risk at this time. Where we can have a go is underneath the bridge. Do we reckon we can sneak it up the inside here? Oh, well, no. that was a terrible attempt, actually. It was a half-assed attempt in that I kind of thought about going for it, didn't really, but still had my car along the inside. Not a great piece of driving, not the best piece of driving I've ever done. Oh, another one into this corner. Yep, but I can't believe that they're actually falling as easy as that through there. I've had, again, when learning the track, I've had a lot of problems trying to learn that particular corner. That's not an easy corner to get right. So, to be getting overtakes through there, I was expecting / hoping maybe we'd get 1 or 2, but, you know, 2 was pushing the boat out, shall we say, in terms of either way, you know what, the fact that they're working, the fact that we're moving our way up through the order, I am happy. We're up to 5th. We are up to a 5th place here. There are... Oh, okay, never mind. I was watching the ticker. I shouldn't watch that too closely. Oh, am I close? No, I'm not very close enough. Yeah, I shouldn't watch that too closely. I just saw some DNFs coming up, and then more cars failing ahead of me, but no. It was just as the thing was cycling around. Everything is good. I'm definitely not close enough to have a look here. Do we have a sneaky dive at that penultimate corner again? I can get myself close enough. It's whether I can get it done without clobbering the car ahead. I probably could have done. But played it safe. Maybe a little cowardly, but I've got a few laps to go. Can probably get away. Now the front group is starting a little bit to spread out. Still not by a huge amount. That's only because we've stopped fighting each other long enough, because a few of them have gone out with mechanical failures, I feel at least. Well, more than the leader's extending his lead a bit. I'm not going to be close enough. I'm struggling getting that run. The pit crew think I'm going to run out of fuel. I'm not going to, don't worry. It will be fine. So, you know, you can request it if you want. I didn't do it. That was all of the game's own making. Now, I'm happy to be a bit slower through there. I don't really care, because all I've got to do is get nice and quick through that corner. That's a much nice... Oh, I've overdriven it a little bit. Oh, I got a little nudge. Tried to get back underneath me, but was not quite able to do such a thing. Oh, I don't think I wanted third over there. That's fine. That's fine. It's the AI are very good actually getting the power down across that crest. Can I have a sneaky look up to the podium? Yeah, I could have done. I've made a mess of it all. Oh. Damn it and blast. Oh god, the black car actually tried to... I don't know why on earth he wanted to put his car at the inside of the final corner. I didn't get quite out of the slipstream, behind the car ahead of me well enough there. That was completely my bad on that front. Bugger. That's... okay, I mean, I've bullied an AI, that's okay. The problem it's now got me is there's a big gap to first and second. If I'm going to catch them, we need to pass third this lap. Can't waste any time now. And then I'm going to have probably... Oh, no. I'm pushing too hard now. Oh. Okay, I need to get 2 passes done this lap. I don't know where they're going to have to come. Not like that, they're not going to. Oh, we're going to bot. No, I can't do it. I don't think I can do it without... God damn it. Silly mistakes. Oh, that was a... that was a real... It only just got pulled up in time. Right, we need to have about the best little switchback section here that has ever been had in a TVR. Get this pass done cleanly, which, well, I mean... we've got the pass done. I mean, I think we bobbled our way across the curb slide. It wasn't the best. I got 2 laps. I've got 2 laps of absolute maximum attack here. And I don't think... I mean, you'll get to see, hopefully, what I can do in the car if I don't make a mistake. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. What was it, 5 seconds to the cars ahead? I think I will probably... maybe, just maybe, if I'm going to catch them, it'll be on the final lap and I won't have time to get both of them, shall we say. If, and that is a big if I can get 2 very good laps in here. And I've now got to get my mind out of the old following AI cars around mode, which is something you do have to do. I can't drive like this when I've got cars around me. When I'm in traffic, you just cannot push the TVR or anything, doesn't matter what you're racing. You can't push it in this manner when you've got traffic around, but, well, now I don't have anything to worry about. I spy a nameplate coming into view here. Oh, we're going to run a little bit wide. Fuel is a slight concern because, well, while in some laps sat in traffic, you're not quite burning as much. I'm now going to be on full everything going. So we might run out of fuel on the cooldown lap. I'm just going to say Just going to say that much. I mean, what is it, about 2.5 a lap. We should be good to make it. It's going to be really close. I might run out of fuel as I head towards the finish line. It's downhill here, so that's okay and everything, right? Right, if I run out of fuel now, because I'm driving like a lunatic trying to catch these cars, it will be an end to the video. In many ways, it'd be a better end than me spinning it because I put a wheel on the grass somewhere. So, you know, just bear that in mind. Oh. Oh, I didn't want to drive it quite like a lunatic this much. This is when you make mistakes, when you're trying to find that ridiculous ragged edge on, well, a dribble of fuel and a lot of hope and, well, slightly worn tyres, let's be honest. We've got a lap, and we are nearly there. I might get one of them. Can I get both? Come on, TVR. We can do this. We've still got like a 3-second gap to them. One more lap to go. That was not a bad lap at 17.7. I mean, I have done slightly faster in the past, still into the 17s. I'm okay with that in terms of a lap time here. Oh, am I going to be close enough at my favourite spot? Don't think I will be. I might be able to get one of them into that penultimate corner. Oh, maybe I can get them. Maybe I can get second coming under the bridge and then the leader at the penultimate corner, but that's asking a huge amount. That is asking an absolutely huge amount of both my skill and the car. I'm not gonna get second under the bridge. I'm too far back. I'm not gonna get the. Well, I say I'm not gonna get the win unless something amazing happens somewhere. Nope, not gonna do it.
Watch out, yellow flag.
Ah. I can't actually move, I'm stuck on a hill. I threw it at the curb way too hard. Ah. And that is that. That is that. Spinning a TVR across a very steep uphill grass section is not what you want to be doing. Oh, I'm disappointed with that. I'm disappointed with that as... I mean, yeah, second was all we could manage there, I think, realistically speaking. In my attempts at finding a way where I might be able to sneak a pass and then have an opportunity for a victory as well, we threw away a third. If I was in a championship round, I wouldn't have been doing that sort of stupid. As it is, for a one-off race, I'll give it a damn good shot. I mean, the fact that I even caught up to them enough to try, I'm kind of surprised, judging by the size of the gap that we had to work with. There are a couple of very quick laps in there. Well, it could have been a bit quicker. However, given the circumstances, again, I will take it. Little mistakes were costly, but yeah, at the end of the day, we had a pretty damn good fun race. This TVR mod, very good fun. Lovely car to drive. It can certainly bite if you are being a bit of a moron. It will certainly bite if you are being a bit of a moron. That's a TVR for you, and hell, that's a GT1 car for you at the end of the day. Not the most, it's not an uncontrollable mess of a car, just takes a bit of getting used to, a bit of practice, and so on. Can we actually make it back to the pit lane on a dribble of fuel? I think we are now out pretty much. There's a cough, and hopefully it's all downhill now. It's gone, it is actually. It's actually out of petrol. Excuse me, AI TVR, would you like to give us a bop? I can't really do much more. Hey, there we go. Perfect. We rolled into the pit lane. There we go. There we go, indeed. As ever, I will link all the mods used in the description so you can download them. Have a go with them yourself. But that'll be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.